Okay, imagine this. Just try and picture it. Right in the middle of Hollywood, there's this sleek Tesla. It's impounded, okay? And it's just been sitting there abandoned for days.
Right. On a tow lot somewhere?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Gathering dust.
Yeah.
Most people probably wouldn't even look twice. But then this smell started.
Ugh. That kind of detail always gets you, a smell you can't ignore.
Pungent. Undeniable. And it got the officers checking things out. What they found, it wasn't just shocking. It was horrifying.
Absolutely.
Inside the front trunk, the frunk on those things, stashed inside a bag, was the dismembered body of a woman, and tragically already decomposed, beyond recognition, really.
It's just, it's a discovery that sends this instant jolt through you. It's not just the gruesomeness, which is obviously terrible.
Right.
It's the context. An abandoned luxury car, Hollywood, hiding something like that. It just doesn't compute,
Doesn't fit.
It's like a complete rupture in how you expect things to be. Mundane meets macabre right there.
And then, this is where it gets even stranger, even more disturbing. It deepens that initial shock.
Okay.
That car, the Tesla, hiding this awful secret, it's registered to D4vd.
Wow.
Yeah, the music sensation, right? Blowing up everywhere. Here with me, romantic homicide.
Romantic homicide. The irony there is just chilling.
It really is. So that jolt you feel, it's not just the crime scene, it's the connection, someone you feel like you know, through their music, through social media. So the question for you, for everyone listening, is just how? How did his car end up like this?
That's the million-dollar question right now.
Okay, let's try and unpack this a bit. In this deep dive, we're really going to look into the unsettling details here, what we know so far.
Yeah.
And the ripple effect this is having, obviously, on D4vd's career, his fans, and just the bigger questions it raises about celebrity, mystery, public perception.
And what's so fascinating, I think, isn't just the crime itself, as awful as it is, it's how news like this, especially with a celebrity involved, it just explodes.
Right.
It creates this kind of cultural rupture. It makes us stop and think, maybe uncomfortably, about the people we put on pedestals.
Yeah, confront things.
Exactly. And it makes you, the listener, ask yourself, what would I feel? Hearing that about an artist whose songs I like, how fast does my view change?
A powerful question. So the victim, the details there are, well, incredibly tragic and still kind of unclear in many ways.
Understandably.
What we know for sure, it was a woman. Her features, sadly, obscured by decomposition, making it really hard for investigators to ID her right away.
But then you have these other details, the ones that did survive, and they're hauntingly specific.
Like what?
Well, imagine being the investigators, right? Sifting through that scene, they noted wavy black hair, remnants of a tube top, black leggings, metal studs in her ears.
Wow.
A yellow metal bracelet, too. But the detail that really sticks, the one that just sends a shiver down your spine.
Yeah.
The tattoo on her right index finger, just the word, shh.
Oh, man. That's eerie.
Isn't it? These aren't just random observations. They're vital clues. Forensic markers they're using to try and figure out who she was, what her life was like.
Giving her back her identity.
Exactly. There are these small human details in an incredibly inhuman situation. Makes her feel tragically real even without a name yet. Shows how much weight tiny details carry.
Meanwhile, as all this horror is unfolding, D4vd's world, or at least his tour schedule, just kept going.
Which is also kind of jarring.
Totally. He was, and I believe still is, on tour. He played a show in Minneapolis literally the day after this discovery hit the news.
Incredible.
And he's publicly said he's cooperating with the authorities.
Right. And from the investigation side, the police have been very clear. They're calling this a homicide.
No ambiguity there.
None. The Tesla, registered in Texas to David Anthony Burke, his actual name, it was towed from the Hollywood Hills area. And the crucial part, it sat there for days, abandoned, never reported stolen.
Okay, that's a big detail if it wasn't reported stolen.
Exactly. That puts D4vd as the owner right in the center of the investigation. Not necessarily as a suspect, let's be clear.
Right.
Authorities are framing him as a key witness, someone who might know how his car got there, who had access to it, what happened leading up to it being abandoned. They need his side of the story.
So, for the public, for his fans, what does that even mean? The questions just start flying, right?
Oh, absolutely.
There's someone else using his car? Did he lend it out? Who could it have been? It just opens up this huge can of worms.
Endless possibilities, all of them pretty unnerving. It shifts it from just a crime story to this whole mystery wrapped around a public figure.
You're totally right. It's not just a police investigation anymore, is it? It's playing out online everywhere.
In the court of public opinion, yeah. Well, the police are carefully saying key witness. The internet wasn't waiting.
No kidding.
You saw this immediate, intense social media storm, disbelief, then just frenzied speculation, everyone's scrambling for info.
I saw some clips of streamers reacting. They were just stunned.
Exactly. And those reactions from big streamers, they kind of set the tone, you know? This wasn't just another news item. It felt like a real cultural shockwave. The whole digital world just sort of gasped.
It completely changed how fans saw everything, didn't it? Suddenly looking back at old stuff.
Oh, absolutely. It transformed the fan experience overnight. People started compulsively rewatching old interviews, old music videos.
Looking for clues.
Looking for anything. Dissecting song lyrics with this completely new, dark context. Desperately trying to find connections, maybe where none even exist.
That happens, right? Seeing patterns everywhere.
Known phenomenon, yeah. Apophenia. Especially in times of high emotion and uncertainty like this, online theories just exploded.
I heard about some tweets, like a cryptic 6-7 post.
Right. From days before. And now people are pointing to it, asking, was that just coincidence? Or was it something else, something prescient? It shows how quickly people try to build a narrative when the facts are missing, you know? Especially when they feel this connection, this sort of parasocial bond with the artist. That bond gets shaken by something this harsh, and speculation rushes in.
And it makes you hear his music differently, too. I mean, romantic homicide.
Exactly, that title. Once it was just, I don't know, darkly cool, catchy.
Yeah.
Now it haunts. It takes on this incredibly grim, meaning nobody could have ever seen coming. It's like the art itself is suddenly tainted by this real-world horror.
And the fallout goes beyond fans speculating, right? What about, like, business deals?
Oh, yeah. Swift and significant consequences there. We saw brands react almost instantly.
Like who?
Companies like Hollister, Crocs, they had campaigns featuring him. They moved very quickly to pull those, remove him from their marketing.
Just like that?
Just like that. It's not just about caution. It really shows how brands operate now, especially in the influencer world.
Zero tolerance for controversy.
Pretty much. Even the perception of being linked to something like this, long before any guilt or innocence is proven, can be incredibly damaging to their image. It's brand safety first.
But what about, waiting for facts? Due process. Does that just go out the window for brands?
That's the tricky part, isn't it? In the court of public opinion, especially online, witness and suspect can blur really fast. Incident becomes implication.
Yeah.
Brands are worried about consumer trust, which can vanish in a heartbeat. So while legally D4vd is cooperating as a witness, commercially the risk is seen as immediate, so they distance themselves.
It puts the artist in a really tough spot. Their whole livelihood kind of hangs in the balance based on headlines.
It absolutely does. It puts their career at the mercy of the narrative, often way before any official conclusions are reached.
It's just a stark reminder, isn't it? How fast things can change. That incredible momentum he had, his rise.
Phenomenal rise.
It's definitely stalled. The scrutiny is just so intense now. It feels like his career's kind of on pause while everyone waits.
And yet, there's this weird contrast, right? Because his actions, in some ways, are continuing. The music's still out there. The tour is still going.
Yeah, that's true. He's still performing.
Which creates this really complex, almost dizzying picture for people. You're left asking, okay, what's actually real here? What's just noise?
Can you separate the art from this chaos?
Or does the chaos now permanently color how you see both the artist and the art? It's a really uncomfortable question to grapple with.
So at the end of the day, the core mystery is still just what happened. What really went down in that Tesla's frunk?
That's the bottom line. The scene tells a horrifying story. The celebrity link adds layers of complexity and intrigue.
But the full truth, still missing.
Frustratingly so. And if you zoom out, look at the bigger picture, it raises some really deep questions.
Beyond just this one case.
Yeah, like was this just a random, awful tragedy that happened to involve his car? Or, and this is the more unsettling thought, is it a sign of something deeper? Maybe a vulnerability within the music industry. Or an extreme example of fan obsession gone wrong. Or even just the risks that come with that level of fame.
The safety aspect.
Exactly. Think about the constant travel, security issues, the blurred lines between public and private life when you're that famous. It makes you question the glossy image of celebrity, doesn't it? Makes you think about the potential shadows.
Yeah, definitely. And as we've said, this story, It's nowhere near finished. It's still unfolding.
Absolutely. The investigation is ongoing, painstaking work, piece by piece, and the world is watching, completely gripped by this mix of fame and, well, horror, waiting for answers.
And now every lyric he ever wrote, every tweet, every old video clip, it's all seen differently, isn't it?
Completely recontextualized, scrutinized under this dark new light, people looking for meaning everywhere.
Every new detail that comes out just pulls you deeper into it all, makes you constantly reassess.
And given how fast information and misinformation spreads these days, especially around famous people, this deep dive really leaves us with a final thought for you, the listener.
Okay.
How much do we really rely on that polished image an artist puts out there, that curated persona? And how incredibly quickly can that image just shatter when faced with a reality this dark, this unexpected, and still unfolding right in front of us?
It's a heavy question. We'll definitely be keeping a close eye on how this develops, and we hope you keep thinking about these questions too.